the car pit stop. We're thinking about your entry to pit road. We think we might be losing a little bit there.
Hi guys, this is us. Register for the Blancpain Sprint Series on a Saturday morning, 8 AM. Only 2 splits. I think we have something like 16 cars in this split. Not all that many. We are car number 3. Driving the Mercedes. So first time I'll be driving the Mercedes. Well, not driving, first time I'll be racing the Mercedes. Right, so we seem to have Mac there with an Audi and Sam with an Audi. I don't recognize the other cars. I think Harold might have a Mercedes. Really not a popular time of day for the McLaren. Maybe behind us is a McLaren. Either Harold or Jason. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Maybe. Second place outside, worst place for a start.
Big deep breath, bud. Nice and smooth here. That's fun. Alright, buddy. Line up behind at 1. Hey, cars off. Be ready.
Not too bad. I mean, he had a really good jump, but we didn't fall behind anyone else. So can't complain. Now we just need to take it easy for 40 minutes. That's our plan. Few mistakes already on the first lap, but we clearly don't have pace to keep up with Mac, which is fine. Don't know how much the draft will help us at 1.1 seconds, but certainly not enough to keep us in the draft next lap. So as expected, our battle will be with the guys behind.
I think that's the first place right there in front of you, man. Go get him.
So many mistakes. Only 2 laps and already a lot of mistakes. I was doing alright, I think, in a bit, I mean, not alright, but a bit better in the first half of the lap. Well, the second half of the lap is where Mark is gaining a lot of time. can carry more speed into this corner, but it's so easy to lose the rear there on the entry. Yeah, so this first half of the lap I'm doing slightly better. And then losing a little bit in the second half. Yeah, you're not keeping up, but just, I mean, it's a couple of tenths a lap, which is slightly unfortunate. Everyone else behind is keeping up with us.
4.11.
I knew it. Bloody knew it. I was trying to push a little bit harder there, but like I said, yeah, if the rear steps out, it's a nightmare. I don't even know how I sort of saved that. It's just slightly too loose, so I need to tiptoe a little bit there. The alternative is to put more wing and then be a turtle on the straights. See, we are already super slow on the straight. So much that he almost went for the pass there. I mean, he went for the pass, we just braked later. And we were on the draft. But yeah, this is our reality for the moment. It's what we need to deal with. I think it's Harold in a McLaren. Still not too sure. A bit of a gap now to the cars behind. Not sure what happened there with Harold. So now it's all good. Just that trying to keep on Sam's draft, I think, is quicker.
24.2.
Then that's what there is to it. No need to be silly and overdrive the car. That's all. Long race. We missed an apex. Happens to the best. A little bit more traction control. Don't want to push it anyway. This one's good. Missed my reference there, was a bit too close to him. I did practice a lot, but I didn't practice in traffic much. And it's always a bit different when you're following car close by. hopefully we'll keep increasing our distance to Jason. Still 15 laps to pit, so there's plenty of this going on.
24.64.
Braking super early, save some tires, happy life. Almost lost the rear there again. That entry is deadly. It's that one, and then the one where I did lose it. The fast one to the left here after the backstrap. Those are the two tricky corners with this car, or at least with this setup. If I drag the brakes too much or carry too much speed in this corner, as you've seen, it just slowly and lazily goes around. And I'm also gaining quite a bit on us in the infield. Push a little bit more this lap, just not to lose too much of the drive. Too much speed there. Late on the throttle, but still right. Close to this lap, but very little bit. Very little bit. 13 to bit.
24.31.
Braking way too much. Can carry more speed there. Had a bit of a moment there. .7. In the 10th again, trying to take the reference when we exit the last corner there. We've been gaining a 10th a lap for the past few laps. Don't get me wrong, that means he's faster, much faster, and that we're only keeping up because of the drag. It's fine by me, we're just opening the gap to 4th place. Too slow here. Funny, I overdrive one lap and then I go too slow the next. a yellow flag there, was John King, didn't even see him. Okay, have a moment again there. Not sure. Sometimes it can be just a bit of net code or something of the sort. Yeah, 0.7, 0.8. So this time we only gained like half then. It's a shame that Sam didn't keep max draft. I mean, I think he could. I couldn't, but maybe Sam could.
3, 2.
It seems very agile there on the changes of direction in the slower corners. What is interesting is that with the last lap pass, sorry, if in the last lap I was in second, there's not enough time to actually get to the front here in the last lap.
24.39.
Not that I'm planning on that, because you know there are pit stops still and all that, so things will change, I think. But yeah. Just an observation. It seems very agile and quick to accelerate as well. After the slow corners. The Audi. The Mercedes feel like a bathtub in comparison. But I like it. I like it big and soft. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Just about keeping up. The gap behind is huge by now. Which is oh, we won it. That's good. Hey, missed my turn in there. If all goes well, I might still race the Z4 here as well. Might, big might. In an ideal world, I would race the roof too. Race all three cars in the same week. Starting to fear I'm getting dangerously close to a cut track there on that last corner before the oval. Cut track right now would make me sad. And Mac just, wow, put 2 more seconds on us. I didn't see Sam make any big mistakes.
24.57.
They're both driving the Audi. Seem to be braking much later there, but even if I wanted the pass, there wouldn't be time or space because it's so much ahead by the end of the infield. Laps to pit. The rear kicked out a little bit when we put third gear. So be careful with Mercedes. It's a bit like the roof in that regard. So many races I've been in because of them, including a 24-hour getting into the oval in Daytona. Sad times.
24.55.
Too late on the throttle there, I don't know, I was thinking I was daydreaming a little bit. Having PTSD flashbacks of Daytona 24 when I'm in the team car. Because of one bad gear change. Deep breath, starting to get a bit fatigued. It's not good. I mean, this track is good for me because there's this whole oval area where I can just relax a little bit. That helps a lot. But still, the infield after this braking zone here, I barely breathe at all. Exaggerating, of course. Yeah, he brakes over in there. Need to still concentrate to catch a breather on the back stretch. Pushed a little bit this braking zone because he gained a bit on us. I don't want to lose the draft or anything like that. Oh, this here, yeah, I need to relax as well, a lot. Speaking of relaxing, 5 laps to pit-ish. I haven't felt any tire wear. You know, maybe a little bit, but nothing significant. It's going alright so far. Yep, I was telling you about the car's feeling good. Pretty much same as when we started. Positions are changed so much behind us. I'm I'm still impressed by how, you know, by the time difference, how much it's growing. I wonder if they might be battling a lot. Bad line through there, certainly last time. 4 laps. 4 laps to pit. 12 laps, we have 8 laps left, or we need 20 liters. I'll have a look at the backstretch. Yep, I'm putting 19, so far so good. Sam changes direction so quickly with that car. I mean, I haven't driven it here, so I'm actually curious. I don't have it, so I'll remain curious, I'm afraid. I drove the Audi a little bit in the, you know, that testing session where you can drive all the cars when they're deploying the build. So drove a few laps there. I liked it. I liked the car, but it didn't feel different enough from the others to justify going for it. Consider I don't have a lot of credits and stuff for a lot of content, so I had to choose carefully, and then I went for the Renault instead because it was a bit different and I didn't have the Star Mazda, and then I got the Mercedes, partially because as well it's very different, because people say, oh, I drive like the Z4. I don't think, not really, because it's just softer. Like, it reminds me a lot of the Mustang in the way it drives. It's much softer. So what happens is when you need to change the direction quickly, you know, back and forth, it's not the most nimble car around. You sort of need to send a telegraph in advance saying you want to go from right to left, and then a couple of months afterwards it actually turns. And also I was convinced by a teammate to try this one and go with the Mercedes for the season. I went for it, and then I didn't get the Audi. And at least so soon, I don't think I will. I'm not that excited about the Blancpain to get all the cars. Don't get me wrong, I love the series. I like the drivers, I like the competition. So many fast people. But what I don't like is the cherry picking of cars. And people just choosing which car is OP for each week and so on. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I have reduced respect for everyone who went for the McLaren this past seasons, just because it was so much faster in many tracks, and then people, oh no, this track is BMW is OP, so everyone goes to the Z4 and so on. I have less respect for those drivers, faster than I as they are. I think it defeats the purpose of multi-mark racing, which is to deal with the shortcomings of your car here and there. Sometimes you'll be faster, sometimes you won't, and that's just about it. So yeah.
24, 25.
Remember last race we were Sebring last week? I think out of the 10 cars ahead of us, 7 were McLarens. It was just, what? What? No, you're joking. Wow, wow. On the last lap before the pit. And it doesn't clear either. Come on. It's karma. That's all the McLaren drivers out there jinxing it. Jeez, I really don't think I cut that much there. Yeah. But as I was saying, I mean, when the McLaren was not the faster, in fact, was slower, and it was also the hardest car to drive. It did have a, how do I say? It didn't have a hardcore fan base who would drive the McLaren nevertheless, and those guys I respect a lot. And those guys deserve then to drive the McLaren when it's faster. Very bad pit entry. Yeah, those 28, yeah, 19 liters should be enough. Oh man, very unfortunate that we lost the draft there, but then again, tried to keep it in 3rd place, and that's it. I don't think I'll be able to pass him anyway. I wasn't quicker or anything. I was barely hanging on to the draft. It's just 8 laps left now. Very good. We didn't get any traffic here at the exit. Clean track ahead. Now I can see the tires refusing a little bit to grip, but from all I have heard in the forums and stuff, I thought the rears would give up quicker. But even with that slide that I had at the beginning, they didn't. I'm feeling the fronts are the ones refusing to grip. Curious to have a look at the end at the tire wear. Sam's still in the pits. Should be getting out by now. Yep, out his
51.02.
Unfortunately, way ahead of us. What can you do? Besides not cutting the track right. I'm still curious I'm gonna watch that replay at the end of the race, because I really didn't see it. It's like I'm justifying myself to a traffic police officer, right? I really didn't see it. I didn't notice it was amber, I swear. Not that it makes any better. I never understand those sorts of excuses in traffic. Because, oh, I didn't see you there. Well, that makes it worse, doesn't it? You should be paying attention. That's the whole point of it. 5 laps to go. Only 6-7 minutes.
25.1. Got it, buddy. Keep that momentum up. Don't let them stall you out.
It crossed my mind to just cut the video out. since hopefully not all that much will happen in the last few minutes, but on the other hand, it's just yeah, 6 minutes. So hope you can put up with me for 6 minutes more. Oh, it's starting to get warm here. I think the heating is too high up. It's early morning, so when I woke up in the morning the heating was off and then I had to turn it on. It was freezing. But by now it's really picking up. At least I had enough time for my quick rent of the cars and BOP. I mean, the BOP is bad, don't get me wrong, but I think drivers are slightly worse. And I think the fact that you can cherry pick every race, I think it, as I said, defeats the purpose. Although I don't know exactly what the solution is. I think people driving different cars shouldn't get championship points. I don't want to prevent anyone from driving other cars. I just said, you know, I would like to drive the Z4 on the roof here at this track this week, and I might still do it. But I think someone should choose before the season starts which car will be the car to count championship points and that kind of thing. And then you can drive as many as you want, but only one will count for the championship. And then you have to put up with that car every week in all tracks. That's, for me, that's the whole point of racing different makes in a series. Yeah, I have raced the Roof Cup as well this week. I didn't put the video up because it was a boring race. And then I did practice the Renault at Sunford quite a bit, but not comfortable yet to race. I might still. I think the setup's getting good, and just my driving isn't. And I'm absolutely horrible with that car in terms of driving it. But I will try again. Worry not, I will not give up. But yeah, this week I didn't go for the strength of field. It's a bit pointless, because I'll just get my ass beat anyway, and won't make top splits anyway. So yeah, it's not that you know, I'll only drive if I'm at the front and winning or whatever. But I would prefer to be mid-pack. I think there's more to be learned by being a mid-packer than just linger in the last couple of positions. So trying to get a bit more confidence in that car, make a bit of a better setup than what I had at Spa that didn't quite work, and then just go for a normal race, didn't go for the strength of field. Other than that, already raced the Key this week. I was thinking about Lotus 49, but with all else going on, I'm not too sure I'm gonna do it, considering it's an oval. I've driven a few laps, but I'm not convinced yet.
25.
Whether they're gonna do it or not. Still thinking about it. Had so much fun last week with Lotus 49 and Watkins Glen. So much fun. Brilliant races. Definitely under-driving the car, not using all the track anymore. But then again, something like 2 laps left and a billion seconds forward and behind, so just trying not to do anything too silly at this point. Tires still feel good. I mean, not tires. Yeah, the front is sliding a little bit, and I'm not pushing, so it's another reason for me not to be noticing as much that it doesn't want to turn. But what I mean is the balance. Yeah, the tires are a bit worn, but the balance is exactly the same I had at the start of the race. That's really good. Oh, what is not really good is that I didn't get white flag. So put a fuel saving mode. I thought this would be white flag because we only have 50 seconds to go in our clock, but apparently Merc has a big enough advantage to us that he will open another lap. And we sort of had a bit of a cushion, but not a lot. Definitely not a lot. So I'm running map 1 now, which in the Mercedes is the saving map. And we are crossing here with exactly 1 lap now, 0.9 laps of fuel. So definitely need some saving going on. It's good that we have 12 seconds behind, that we have no chance to pass
25.94.
Sam anyway, like we're not battling or anything. Bit of a bad play with the clutch there. Released it too quickly. Yeah, so we are bringing in third. It's not a bad result. I'm happy. It's more or less what I expected. It was our goal. I would have liked to have kept it out of fuel.
Yeah, we never said we were going to make it easy on you.
Yeah, you didn't. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have liked to have kept with Sam a little bit more. It was a shame that
Good
cut
job,
track.
my man. Awesome job today, fellas.
Happens. So that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I catch you next time. Ciao, ciao.